Hello Newsies, it's Friday, April 20th, and the only news you need to know is headed straight for you, undaunted, like the future. I'm Sai, here to tell you your weekly newswords. In games, Hearthstone has finally arrived on iOS and Android phones. GTA 5 Twitch streamers got their game stolen by their viewers. Pro tip, don't launch your stream until after the serial number is no longer displayed on your screen. Guitar Hero announced that will be coming back with a totally new controller. GameStop similarly suffered a bout of nostalgia and will now begin accepting classic consoles, and the ESA's 2015 Essential Facts was released. This document has just taken its first steps into a world where it will be used as a source for most video game demographic proclamations for the next year, and we should welcome it. And Battlefield developers are creating a Star Wars shooter. Played in first or third person, it's mostly an online multiplayer with no traditional single-player campaign. But there will be speeders. There will be X-Wings. There will be AT-ATs. Star Destroyer battles? God, I hope so. Did you want more Star Wars? I have plenty more Star Wars. Most importantly, The Force Awakens released their second official teaser. If you listen very closely, you can hear the squeals of nerd glee rising in every one of these teaser releases. R2-D2 now soars the skies, Rogue One details and premise were revealed, and Lando Calrissian is finally getting the focus he deserves in his own comic. There was also some other lesser film news this week. The first Batman vs. Superman trailer was released. If you squint through the grit, you can even see shapes. Katie Sackhoff announced that she will be writing and starring in a new science fiction show. The Wonder Woman movie went through an upheaval last week, first losing their director, then getting a new one before the week even closed. And in response to criticism, Netflix implemented audio descriptions for Daredevil, making the show accessible to the blind. And for an encore is going to include the same for other shows, such as House of Cards and Orange is the New Black. And HBO has come out firmly in anti of live streaming app Periscope. Do we see where this is going? Due to users who have been broadcasting the new Game of Thrones episodes. While Periscope doesn't allow for streaming of copyrighted content, it relies on user reports to flag unauthorized material, which everyone knows is the best possible way to monitor the internets. And the awesomest thing on the internet stayed in the Game of Thrones theme. In response to Marco Rubio's very timely but truly pretty weak announcement tweet, "Big news is coming," the Democratic National Committee doubled down with a glorious timed hyper response. He reaches for the water, but we're breaking out the Arbor Red. House Rubio, ours is the thirst. Then they continued with veritable cornucopia of Westeros-themed political references, house words, and critique all during the Game of Thrones Season 5 premiere. If both political parties could get in on this, that would be amazing. I think the American public could seriously get behind a presidential election tourney. And that's everything that happened this week. Newsies whose news needs knows no limits can check the description for anything I covered today, and I'll see you next week for another round of newswords.